trusted alarm clock, it will crow at the right time, not 1 minute late, not 1 second early, waking up not only the master or the mistress who fed it, but the rest of the community to be up and doing. Oh, remember when we used to tell each other early in the morning, tomorrow when we hear the crow of the African black cock, you must know it's me, myself, and I, saying thank you for everything you've done for me today and of course previously. Yet when the festivities came, we're so much in a hurry to dehumanize the African black cock. What did we do? We assassinated it and served its corpse on our place, which we proudly called food. This is the African historic class with a big fat, thick, tall, standing erect and very airy every morning like the Cedar of Lebanon, surrounded by the beautiful blue blistering barnacles of lapis lazuli, the African black cock. And this is our African proverb of the day. It's a very beautiful proverb. It says, as I quote, it says, what is written on the forehead will be seen by the eyes. What is written on the forehead will be seen by the eye. Now the proverb talks about fate, meaning your ultimate destiny is predestined on your brows, and you only come to know of it as life unfolds before your eye. It's deep. Remember in the Bible, when Cain killed his brother Abel, there was something that was known as the mark of Cain, which was written on his forehead, that was supposed to make him recognizable so that his fate would be determined by those who saw it. Do you remember? Do you read the Bible? Are you sure? Are you sure? The mark of Cain. Now the Bible says that anyone who saw it was supposed to understand that Cain was supposed to be killed. Shakespeare also said it. He said, there is no art to find the mind's construction on the face. These are things that are related to the face, the forehead, the nose, the mouth, the eyes. My brother, my sister, what is written on your forehead is what your destiny is. But most of the time, it is concealed until your eyes are able to see that. What does it mean? Simple. Until you search, you may not find. And if you don't search and other people do search and find, they might end up stealing your destiny and destroying you. For instance, if you were born in a compound house like me, so many mothers, different children belonging to different mothers, everyone was ready to protect their own children. If there was a way they could tell that Ewenam was going to be a professor who would go ahead to become the president of the republic, and Mansa would only be some kind of a cleaner. Yes, both are important, but not many people would choose cleaning when the presidency or the professorship is available. True? If you had a chance to pick between being a professor and being a cleaner, I'm sure a lot of people would go for the professor or the president. Because on the social ladder, we can produce as many cleaners as we can. But to be a professor, you have to go through the mill. And by mill, I mean M-I-L-L. What that means is, and when you read a bit of economics, you get to understand that jobs become prestigious and are paid some huge amounts of salaries or considerations for, depending on the training period and some other such things, availability. You can have 1 million cleaners in this house. One announcement will bring 1 million cleaners. But announce that you're looking for doctors for employment. How many would come? Because you don't really need so much training to be a cleaner. Maybe 20 minutes of training is enough, isn't it? But to be a doctor, several years. To be a lawyer, several years of schooling. And it's not easy, it's hard. My brother, my sister. So this woman here, if she can switch your destiny, she will do it. How will she switch the destiny? She might end up destroying you because she doesn't want you to grow and be a president when her child would be a cleaner. So, if I destroy you, how do you become the president? And I am speaking proverbially. Those who can use juju would use juju to do it. And those who can do it physically can do it. Look at the story of Joseph in the Bible. His brothers realized, after he told them how his star was shining and how many bowed before him in the dreams he had, the dreamer. They said, dreamer, it's time for you to dream more. They threw him in the wall. They thought of killing him. It was one brother who said, no, let's just throw him away. Later they said, let's sell him to these Ishmaelites. And when they did, because they did not kill him, his destiny still followed him. But if he was dead, how could he be the prime minister? By returning from the ghost. Think about it, my brother. Any which way. This is the African proverb of the day. And my name, Black Rasta, Ghana's #1, Africa's finest. And today, several years ago, African people put themselves on the map of history. This is what is referred to as today in African history. Oh my God, have mercy. I am most excited to be with you. Now, today in 1928, now founded by William A. Scott III, the Atlanta Daily World transitioned into a daily paper, making a major milestone in black journalism and media representation. Well, my name Black Rasta, Ghana's #1, Africa's finest. It's time for me to say bye-bye to you. And over the microphone right now to